Hello everyone and welcome back to the workshop. Before we move forward with this review, I must add that this is not a promotional video. This is a review of a third-party figure from ADD Toys, the King of Khalasar in the likeness of Khal Drogo from the Game of Thrones series. I really do like the fact that we have a Khal Drogo. I'm not upset at all that I have this figure. But there's photography on the front, logo on the side, a weird stain on the back. But overall, really excited to open up this figure because Khal Drogo was one of the main people of the first season, and it's pretty badass that there's an actual figure of him. And he'll go really good with Khaleesi, with Daenerys. And here he is, packed in foam. The one thin layer on top. His body does come on without his head. His head is actually in that white plastic there. And he comes with a set of hands. He'll have 3 sets in total. But yeah, let's open up this the rest of the way and check them out. Here's outside of the box. No plastic to remove. But first impressions are pretty good. Not too upset at all. There is a little color match difference between the head sculpt and the body, but overall it looks really good. I'm not a huge fan of the way the pants are painted, but at least we won't get any wear off of it. But yeah, I'm super happy we have this guy. Again, it'll be a good piece to match with Daenerys Targaryen from 3-0. Overall, really good look again. That rubberized body, not sure how well it'll hold up in the future, but for now it's pretty cool. Again, you can see the skin tone difference in the head sculpt and the body. A lot of people might say that he's not big enough, but Momoa was a little smaller back then. And as we go in a little bit closer, you can see some of the details in the gauntlets and the hands. You can see the fur cloth in front. He was kind of difficult to stand without a stand. The rubberized body did kind of make it a little bit difficult, but not too bad. But overall, really good look. It's still interesting to me how they painted the pants instead of actually using real fabric or different colored fabrics, or put wear on the pants itself. But that could degrade over time. Ooh. Not sure what to expect from that, but ponytail there, as you saw. See, there's that skin difference again. It's a little more red in the head sculpt. I really like the head sculpt. It looks a lot like Momoa. They did a really good job on his head sculpt. But for the most part, I like him a lot. He looks really good. But yeah, I like it. So with that down, let's take a look at the accessories. And here they are, the accessories. He comes with really cool effect on the hands. These are actually wrapped, not just hand sculpted on there. I thought that was a nice feature to actually add wrap on the hands. The hands are painted very well, sculpted pretty well. Not quite the quality of Hot Toys, of course. Again, third-party figure, but it looks really good. I'm glad the way it turned out, because there's a staining to the bandages as well, or the wraps. Yeah, it just looks really well. Here's the dagger, one of them. And these are made of metal, which actually surprised me. I didn't expect them to be made of metal. Maybe it was in the description. I don't remember. It was a while before when I ordered this guy. Pre-ordered him quite a bit ago. So, but yeah, really well done on the daggers. And the weapon of the Dothraki, I believe it's called on the rock. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comment section below. But here's his belt. His medallion belt goes right under his torso, under his leather torso armor. Really nicely detailed. These are all made of plastic. These aren't metal. So that's pretty neat. Again, goes right underneath. And this will have to tie on yourself, which isn't too all that difficult. But yeah, pretty good accessories. Let's take a closer look at Drogo himself. And here he is in hand. Again, very nice head sculpt. Looks really good. Looks a lot like Momoa from Game of Thrones, which is really cool. They did a really good job capturing that likeness. And then just be careful of the beard. I'm sure the rubber body won't do a whole lot of harm to it, but it could break off. A lot of thin plastic like that. And the ponytail, of course. You gotta have that ponytail. It's a sign of a strong Dothraki. But yeah, pretty good painted scar. I almost want to take this and make an Aquaman with him. A mean looking Aquaman. That'd be pretty cool. Yep, pretty good painting on the skin texture. You do get a 90, but because of the rubber, it tends to bounce back. Really good paint work. I'm wondering if they used an ink for this on the chest hair and on the blue stripes on his shoulders. But they move with the skin very well. Again, I'm not sure if they use an ink or not. I haven't ever gotten this far as painting a Phison type body. So, or detailing a Phison type body. But yeah, pretty cool, pretty neat. I haven't seen anything like this before. The standard wrist peg. The gauntlet. Or the wraps, if you want to call them wraps. They look more like ties. I guess they could be considered wraps. But yeah, looks really good. I mean, they detailed it really well. They painted it pretty well. And then rubberized to look like leather. I'm not sure what the speckling on his skin is from. It could be from the foam, or it could be designed that way. I'm not exactly sure. But it kind of looks to me like it's from the foam. I mean, if it is, they should have done, obviously, a plastic for the shipping part of it, because it's all over. I mean, it doesn't take away from the figure much at all, but it's kind of weird that it's there. It almost looks like he's, battle damaged. Again, the pants, they're painted, so you won't get any more wear. Again, I'm not too happy with the way it's painted. It could be screen accurate. I'd have to go back and look. But again, it's not. The fur cloth up front. You can see they didn't do anything to the front of the pants. I'm not sure why. There's like some paint there, but I think that it looks accidental. And of course, you get, see the bounce back. Yeah, not cool. But that's what you get with rubberized bodies. You get the same thing with the leg. You'll get the bend. I wasn't too sure if this was a metal endoskeleton or not, but you do get a decent bend on the knee. Just trying to move the arm out of the way. And then a boot, not split cut boot, so there's no ankle articulation, but the boot does move side to side fairly well. Up and down, rotates. Not too shabby. Yeah, same movement on the other leg. But yeah, that's about all you get out of it, though. Is right there, because it keeps bouncing back. Unfortunately, that'll dock the figure a little bit, at least point wise. But I'm really happy with the sculpt. It looks really good. Again, just I'm worried about that chin, the chin beard, the ponytail on the chin. It could break. I don't know. As long as you don't move it too much, I guess. But, I mean, the rubber body should help it a little bit. So, yeah. We got this guy into a pose and give him a score. Here's the first pose I thought of. Is when he was getting challenged. And he fought that other Dothraki guy. Again, I couldn't get him to stand upright without the stand this time around. I don't know, it's some sort of balancing issue. I don't know, maybe I'm just doing it wrong. I don't know. I liked it very much, though. This is a really cool figure. And just, yeah, I think they nailed the head sculpt. I'm super happy with the head sculpt. I can't say that enough, I don't think. But the body, I'm just a little iffy on. The clothes, in my opinion, just my opinion, could have been done a little bit better. But yeah, this guy's been on pre-order for a little while. Here's pose number 2. Now he was able to stand like this without the stand, which is a plus. So you can get him in a pose. I think I'll leave him in this pose. One thing I am worried about is the wrist pegs getting weaker with those metal weapons, putting too much weight on them. But for the most part, they look like they're sturdy. And you could always, if you're an avid collector, you could always just switch out the pegs. I mean, I don't see that being a huge issue going forward. But yeah, I was able to get him in this pose. He looks pretty cool like this. The backwards knife. I really like the character of Khal Drogo. He was one of my favorites, other than Ned Stark. And here he is with Daenerys. I think it looks pretty cool. Wasn't a big fan of the hair on this Daenerys, but it is what it is. But I'm going to have to score this guy a 6.8. So what do you think? Is he a 6.8? Is he higher or lower? Let me know in the comment section down below. Again, that'll do it for me. Always remember, be safe, be healthy, always be kind, and I'll catch you on the next one.